911, where's your emergency?
I'm a father with a son and daughter, and we're a team walking across America. We were attacked by some locals. I was forced to pull a gun to defend my life and defend the life of my child.
What is your name, sir?
My name's Jesse Boyd. I'm from North Carolina. I'm a Christian pastor. That
made me concerned for my little brother who was standing there too. This foul-mouthed guy hitting and going crazy.
He also took me in his vehicle. He took me to this guy's place of business, and he left me in the car. I was scared. I could see the guy's truck. I knew it was his truck, and I was very scared.
I received a phone call from a deputy in Montana stating that an incident had happened and that it was probably going to catch me off guard, but that my son was going into Child Protective Services. And when I tried to inquire about what happened, he said he couldn't discuss the case. And so at that point, I requested that he put Josiah on the phone. So Josiah at that point told me exactly what happened, and it was very disconcerting, to know that he was going to a home that I didn't have a clue who was there, what the people were like, and it was very upsetting.
Yeah, and your dad's two friends, that's who you're with, and they're all going to go to jail and beat that guy up, okay? Alright? Hey, it's alright. Okay.
I'm a preacher walking with the cross, minding my own business. My son is with me. He's carrying a flag. We're doing what we have done for countless miles across 17 states. We're minding our own business. A man pulls off the road that I've never seen in my entire life. He's visibly angry. He rolls the window down. He threatens us. He gets out of the vehicle, and then he runs at me while I'm standing there by my son. I drew a gun on him. I did what any father would do. Now, because I love Jesus, I don't have a hair trigger. Because I love Jesus, I pulled a gun to defuse a situation, and it worked. It stopped him dead in his tracks. And because we love Jesus, there's an attacker that could very easily be dead, but he's living and breathing today and wasn't injured. We only did what we had to do to protect ourselves, and we did it with restraint. And I praise God for that. The mistake I made was thinking that this raging maniac could be reasoned with. And so in good faith, when he calmed down, I put the gun away. And when I did that, he got in my face and began to threaten my life in front of my children. And then he punches me in the face. Because I love Jesus, I turned the other cheek. I did nothing. But then he attacked me again and took me to the ground. And at that point, I had to fight back.
This man toppled my father in the snow, threw him on the ground really hard, and jumped on top of him to the point where I could not even see my dad. I just see this massive man on top of him, pummeling him. I didn't know if he was suffocating him. And so at that point, I just ran over there and started hitting him until he started to break up and things calmed down a little bit.
I'm thankful that I have a teenage daughter, I have a future son-in-law, and I have a partner in ministry that didn't think twice about immediately coming to my aid when I'm on my back with a previous back injury, half buried in the snow. And they were able to help me extricate myself. As a result of that, I'm being charged with felony assault with a weapon for pulling a firearm on an aggressor in a constitutional carry, stand your ground state where the law specifically says that a man can face any threat of bodily harm by threatening deadly force or pulling a weapon. Absolutely, I pulled a gun on somebody. Amen. And we had a right to do that. In fact, it was my duty to fight back against an attacker in the presence of my children. So we're being charged with crimes that the state of Montana says are not crimes. I'm 100% convinced this was not about an attack or a gun or a flagpole. This is about the cross. It's about the cross. We're going to fight it to the end. No pleas, no deals, to the very end.